You send a simple text, something you think is thoughtful. Good morning. You believe you're being kind, attentive, maybe even charming. But on the other side of the screen, silence. No reaction. No emotion sparked. The hard reality is that most of these messages are lost in a sea of notifications, leaving no trace. The problem isn't the desire to communicate, but the way you try to do it. The great insight is understanding that the impact of a message doesn't come from the words themselves, but from what they make the other person feel. What she reads needs to provoke something: curiosity, surprise, desire, connection. If it doesn't touch on any of these, it becomes just another deletable line on the screen. And when you get no response, what's the next step? Most men stumble again. They send another text trying to justify themselves, trying to seem overly understanding. Hey, everything okay? Did you see my message? I guess you're busy. Talk later. At that moment, what happens? You drop another level because anxiety and insecurity have a scent, an energy, and it's perceived even when no one comments on it. There's a key shift here. Attraction doesn't grow with constant presence, but with impactful presence. And no, this has nothing to do with exaggerating, forcing, or faking it. It has to do with knowing what to say, when to say it, and how to leave something vibrating in her mind, even after the conversation is over. So pay close attention, because now you're going to learn about the messages that aren't common, that aren't generic. These are intelligent, light, and engaging ways to make yourself remembered. And not just remembered, but felt. The first message: I didn't even need coffee today. The thought of you already woke me up with a smile. This isn't about the coffee. It's about the effect she has on you and how you deliver that in an unexpected way. Instead of just saying good morning, you suggest she has a power she doesn't even imagine. This plants a pleasant doubt. What did I do that stuck in his head so much? And then she spends the whole day trying to figure it out. Second message: good morning. Just a heads up that you'll be occupying my mind today without asking for permission. Notice? You don't ask for attention, you announce it. This changes everything. It's a subtle way to show confidence without being invasive. It's like marking emotional territory. You don't force the door, you're already inside. And the best part? Without seeming needy or insistent. Since you're here, I'll give you a direct message. If you want to stop seeming common and start making a real impact, you need to check out the exclusive content in our ebook. There you'll understand how to turn simple conversations into triggers that awaken desire, connection, and emotional memory. The link is right here in the description. Don't waste time. Third message: if the day is half as amazing as you are, it's already worth getting out of bed. Poetry perhaps, but with a purpose. Instead of saying the obvious, like "you're beautiful," you offer a unique perception, a message that makes her feel like she transforms your world in a light but powerful way. This changes her place in your narrative and makes her feel she has a value that few can see. Fourth message: there's something about you that messes up my day and fixes my head. This one is subtle, almost confessional. You show that she affects you, but you don't completely give yourself away. It creates an emotional tension that attracts. You give clues, but leave the rest to her imagination. And that's where the secret lies. What we imagine has more power than what is said openly. Fifth message: be careful where you walk. The world isn't ready for someone who messes me up this much. Here, you're being playful, but the layer behind it is intense. You turn a simple "take care" into an embedded compliment, a statement of impact. It shows she has an effect that goes beyond the physical. It's about her way, her energy, what she represents to you. This makes a mark. This differentiates you. And you know what also differentiates you? The way you position yourself. Many men live trying to please, hoping the right words will just appear out of nowhere. But those who learn to master this type of communication become unforgettable. If you want this kind of mastery, the first step is to click the link in the description and get your ebook. There you'll understand how to turn simple conversations into triggers that awaken desire, connection, and emotional memory. Sixth message: if you don't reply, that's okay. I just wanted you to know that you were my first thought today. You show interest, but you demand nothing. This is rare. You position yourself with lightness and emotional autonomy. While many beg for attention, you simply show you're present, and that in itself has a value that she will notice. Seventh message: good morning. Just to let you know that you're stealing my focus today. And you know what? I'm not going to complain. This one closes the cycle with a flourish. It has humor, charm, and presence. It's as if you're saying, you affect me, but in a good way, and I'm okay with that. This is balance. This is masculine presence without needing to explain yourself, without chasing. It just happens, and she feels it. The point here is simple. Women are used to empty words, but when you learn to provoke genuine feeling, you stand out. You leave the commonplace. You become that guy she can't forget, not because you talk too much, but because you spoke with purpose. If you want to keep learning how to become this type of man, a man of impact, subscribe to the channel right now and turn on the notifications. This is just the beginning. And remember, what you say might disappear from the screen, but what she feels echoes for days.